Well, howdy again, and welcome to Dell's Delusions, where Dell's not the only one with delusions. This one here should be interesting. Says a routine stop turns wild at 7-Eleven. Boyfriend runs, then she escapes. Man, that could be. Never know what's going on here. Maybe the car was hot if they all took off and left the car there, or, who knows what's going on in this one. This one is by Arrest Mania, and I'll leave the link in the description for the original video in case you don't want to hear my commentary. Anyway, before we get into this, appreciate it very much if you do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment down below, ring that notification bell, and if you like me well enough, maybe buy me a coffee. I just drink Vultures, so it's not real expensive. Anyhow, this here's about half crazy. Sounds like to me. Starts out a routine stop. Next thing you know, the boyfriend runs off and the chick turns around and escapes as well. So let's take a look and see how far this goes.
On October 11th, 2025, officers pulled over a driver who made a risky move at an intersection, supposed to turn left, but went straight and cut across every lane. This is what happens next.
Hey, stay in the car. You didn't realize you're being stopped?
Yeah, I pulled in here for you.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. You know why you're being stopped?
No.
All right. You changed lanes in the intersection. You came from that left lane.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I thought I was
across.
That
yeah.
Over there.
All right, that's fine, but you still changed lanes in the intersection, right? That's why I'm stopping you. So as long as your license is good, it's just a warning. Can I see that license, please?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Any firearms in the vehicle? Huh? All right. All right. And no issues with your license?
No.
Okay. Alpha 32 1019. $32. No, I'm on the radio. 29 check. Last name, Romeo.
Seems to be going pretty well so far.
Lima Delta Sierra. First name, Whiskey. Middle initial Bravo, DOB 0206 2002. Yo! Hey! Fuck it! You don't fucking move! Send me units. Send me units. I got one at gunpoint. Don't fucking move! Vehicle fled. I've got the passenger fled run.
Damn!
The driver is going westbound on Sample, Black Civic. The passenger fled westbound on Sample. On foot.
Show me your hand! Show me your hand!
Get out of the car, get out of the garage.
Boy, that dog sounds hungry, don't he? You damn Skippy, fuck around with the cops and find out real quick.
got one detained.
Copy, one detained.
Now that damn cop, he just said to her that this is just going to be a warning. Why in the hell would you take some stupid kind of trick like that and take off for a warning? There's something else behind this bullshit.
Delta 21, do we still have plantation or something?
Female detained, only occupant.
Copy, female detained, only occupant.
Any weapons, anything on you?
Someone there at, they're behind 6390 West Oakland Park Boulevard. That should be longer though.
Copy, 6390 Oakland Park. For any marked cars in the area?
How you fucking truck?
Morning, correct me around. Is there marked cars right now?
This already?
10 more, Alpha 25, maybe Mr. Bar. Delta 21, do we still need to get the assistance?
54. Thank you for the help.
10 more.
Hey, where's your man's at? Where's your boy at?
Silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you, or you.
Where in the hell do people get the idea to do this stupid shit? That was just dumb as a bag of hammers. That just made no fucking sense whatsoever. She just has no clue what she just put herself in for. That's fleeing and eluding. That's a felony. If she never had a felony before, she does now. And now she gets to... People don't understand the kind of things that go with being a felon. There's all kinds of shit in your life you are not going to be able to do or have or qualify for. This is going to affect the rest of her fucking life because she was stupid.
You're in question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before the questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any question or make any statements. Do you understand your rights as I've explained to you? Okay, having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions? Huh? You want a lawyer?
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
She was gonna be over here?
No, she didn't tell me she was on the
So
how do you know
how do you happen to know this random car?
I know who was in the backyard. You know.
And you just happen to know the driver? Right?
So who's the driver?
Happened.
Who's the driver of the car?
She,
uncle coming in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Coming right now. I don't know her correct name, but we call her
Cheek.
Yeah.
Just hang on, alright? Just don't
Not
go
going
anywhere.
anywhere.
How we doing? Excellent. Now. How about you?
Apparently that's the uncle.
Jordan? You the one who picked up the phone? Okay. So she, how old is she?
23.
23? Alright.
February.
Alright, I ain't telling you nothing.
So what's the problem?
She's going to jail.
For what?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Where's the start? Where's the start?
Right here.
You
Sorry.
decided.
Yep. How can I help you?
Oh.
If she was a juvenile, I'd be happy to share the information, but she's an adult, I'll disclose anything to you.
Well, can you be nice enough to do that for me, sir? Yeah. That's my
She's being
thing. You
arrested.
can't do that either?
She's being arrested for felony charges. Car's being forced. That's the phone. You can tell you yourself.
Seriously, y'all gonna do me like that? I'm a citizen here. I'm a homeowner. I'm in a good citizen here. I'm a homeowner. I pay my taxes. Y'all think that's the best you guys can do for
Let
me?
me ask you this: does she have a boyfriend?
You can help us out with that. Yeah, you want to do that?
You want to be the upstanding citizen that you say you are? Does she have a boyfriend?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, so much for being an upstanding citizen, right? All right, whatever.
Hey, how are you? What's going on?
No, I'm his aunt.
Her aunt? Okay. All right. We're trying to figure out.
I don't see it. I work for the city too myself.
Oh, okay. For Coral Springs?
Yeah, I work for Coral Springs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I work for. So what's your name?
Basically, we had a felony go down. Honestly, it's probably the boy that she was with caused the whole thing to happen. She probably wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for whatever boy she was with. All right, so we're really, honestly, we can't do anything about her charges. They reached a felony nature. We don't have any discretion at that point. However, we also want to try to find out who this boy is, because he's really the reason that she's in this position. And we want to at least do that for her, because we don't think she's, she doesn't seem like a bad girl.
Right.
She's just hanging around the wrong people and, made a decision based on what this boy did in the moment. And it caused her, obviously there's going to be some consequences, all right? But I don't know. I haven't spoken to her myself. My partners are. She's in this vehicle, yeah. Since she's an adult, no one can speak to her. But I don't know if you guys know anything about the boys she hangs out with, or because I'm going to be straight with you. If it wasn't for him, she probably wouldn't be in this situation.
Right.
Whoever it was that she was with, basically what happened was we committed a traffic stop on the vehicle, and this boy ran out of the car and fled from us, and then she fled in the vehicle. Okay, so if it wasn't for him, we don't believe this would have happened. But at the end of the day, we ended up here. This is where we're at. It's unfortunate. You guys all seem like good people coming here to have her back and stuff, which is a good thing to have a strong family. So we appreciate seeing that and stuff. You'd be surprised how many people have no family, no support. So I'm sure once she gets through this, you guys will have her back, and
Yeah, man, she messed up our date. Like, we were painting with a twist. So we in opposite. We were doing paint with a twist. Dang. Yeah.
Almost attempted to be
My
partner wanted her to push off the vehicle. Separate itself.
If she wouldn't have ran. Just because he took off, don't mean she had to take off. What goes through these young people's heads when shit like this goes down? She had already given the cop her license. Like, what good is taking off after you've done that? They already know who you are. You already gave them your damn driver's license. He ain't gave them shit, so they don't even know who he was. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking back out and take off and run from the cops for no apparent reason whatsoever. What, just because he did? That makes you just fucking stupidly delusional.